Today, we live in a consumer-oriented society with a throwaway culture. Why is this an issue, you may ask? Well, the real problem comes into play when you take our widespread use of plastic into consideration. Plastic, a material so versatile and multi-purpose that it is found in just about anything: Tupperware, toys, car parts, water bottles, TVs, plastic bags, and more. The truth is, plastic is probably the ideal material for us consumers. It is sturdy, durable, and can be used in a multitude of ways. But plastics are made to last forever and designed to throw away. The convenience of that short-term use ultimately creates a long-term nightmare. But what happens when you use such a material in a multitude of products in a variety of ways? What happens when you begin to accumulate more and more plastic until you no longer need it? Where does it all go after you throw it out? Little do people know, the plastic products that we use seldom remain in a closed loop, constantly being used and reused. In fact, only 5% of plastics are even recovered. 50% goes into landfills, a small percentage is repurposed into other products, and a good deal is unaccounted for, eventually finding its way into the ocean. Once plastics are lost at sea, they almost always end up being pulled into vast, slow-moving currents. Coupled with the wind and earth rotation, these currents form whirlpools called gyres. In recent decades, plastics have been accumulating in gyres around the world. There are 5 major gyres. Plastics, like diamonds, are forever. Unfortunately, once the plastics make their way into gyres, they stay there, causing problems within the marine ecosystem. The pieces of plastic act as sponges, absorbing persistent organic pollutants like PCBs, DDT and other pesticides, PAHs, and many hydrocarbons. Furthermore, plastic does not get biodegraded, but photodegraded by the sun, or simply decomposed. That is, they get broken down into smaller and smaller pieces, but they never go away. As a side note, biodegradation is nature's way of recycling wastes, or breaking down organic matter into nutrients that can be used by other organisms. There are 73.9 million pieces of plastic in the world's gyres that affect ecosystems by harming marine wildlife through entanglement and ingestion. Animals often get entangled in plastic fishing lines and nets, in a phenomenon called ghost fishing. They also suffer when they get caught in plastic strapping bands and 6-pack rings, where they have no way of getting themselves untangled, and often live entwined in the plastic their whole lives. Other times, marine animals ingest plastics and their harmful chemicals. Sea turtles often mistake floating plastic bags as jellyfish and will attempt to eat them. Similarly, seabirds mistake plastic resin pellets as fish eggs. It is dangerous for marine animals to ingest plastic not only because of the chemicals, but also because the plastic takes up space in their stomachs, causing them to die of starvation. An estimated 100,000 marine animals and 1 million seabirds die every year as a result of plastic pollution. Is there a solution? There is no single solution to the plastic waste problem, because we cannot just clear our oceans of the plastic waste. As a whole, we must come together and make a collective effort to reduce plastic consumption. Even making little changes can make a big difference. So how can you help? Avoid using plastic bags by bringing your own bag to the grocery store. Instead of buying clothes with synthetic fibers, buy clothes with natural fibers. How could you drink from plastic water bottles knowing that you're hurting the environment? Stay guilt-free by using a reusable water bottle. Or at least recycle your plastic bottle. And when in doubt, reduce, reuse, and recycle.